Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Monday. Boy, it was a challenging weekend. I did do a energy check-in that I did not post, and I could feel that the energies were very heavy this weekend. I feel like some of you that may be working towards union, that are in communication with your divine counterpart, that there may have been lots of challenges this weekend, maybe even a lot of conflict that occurred. So I was sensing that this weekend, and when I did the check-in, yes, there was like withholding of information, there was fighting, there was disappointment, and people are feeling a little let down. It's just like, coming out of separation only to have all of these new issues, well, not so new, but issues that come up that, need to be resolved. And I just feel like, at least on the masculine side, it's not so clear because he is in a lot of confusion. He's dealing with a lot of different things, his own disappointment in himself. I will tell you that in this reading here, we have a lot of tens again. And so I really just feel like this might be the end of a cycle for them, okay? And hopefully they can move into something that is going to be more productive, more loving, more reciprocal. It's just right now, they are very much in this cycle of the masculines in a lot of pain. His bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords also comes up, in his messages around kind of, I did something different. I didn't do 3D messages. I kind of did actions the masculine's going to take, actions the feminine's going to take, and then I clarified them with the vice versa tarot. And so he got Nine of Swords there in his space too around actions. He's in a lot of stress. He's feeling very insecure about himself, about this relationship. He's in a lot of confusion. And so he's just making poor decisions. He's making poor decisions. And the Tower came out in the 3D space. And so this weekend, it almost feels like there was a Tower moment. Things shifted. It's like the Tower came crumbling down again, only to have this connection be at a place where now more justice is going to be necessary and more of a pause is going to occur because just people don't have clarity at this time. Okay, bottom of the deck for the divine feminine, the Hangman. Hangman is also a card of suspension, a card of pause. This relationship is suspended again, suspended in time, because people are having a hard time letting go, right? Of even this situation, right? For her, she's really kind of in a place where, I feel like I need to let go of this journey, let go of this relationship, because it is just not serving her at this time. It is a roller coaster. It just feels like, one day she's like all up and then the next she's down, and there's his confusion, obviously, affects her, right? I mean, it's energy is everything, and their energy is very much tied together. So she's very much operating in the 3D. She has a lot of pentacles, okay? She's identified herself as the Queen of Pentacles on her side, where she's just like, enough of the 5D compassionate. I am going to deal with 3D. I'm going to deal with what's happening right in front of me. I'm very much in my Pentacles energy. She's very, very earthbound. Okay. He is in a place where he has a lot of fives. He has the Five of Cups. He has the Five of Wands. He has the Five of Swords. He's going through a lot of challenges. He also has the Seven of Cups, the Tower, and the Moon. So he's in a place of confusion and a lack of understanding of himself and this connection. Okay? In the future and connective energies, we have those here. And like I said, I use the Lenormand and the vice versa for actions they're going to take towards each other. Okay, let's go ahead and get started in the divine masculines headspace. Oh, before I begin, let me tell you, if you guys are interested in a reading with me, please go to queenoflight1111.com. I have extended my office hours just because of the demand of getting from readings for requests for readings. I was running 4 weeks out. I am no longer running 4 weeks out because I've extended my office hours. So if you are interested in purchasing a reading, please email me, or I'm sorry, please go to my website. And you can email me there asking for my next availability, or you can book a session and I will email you right back within 24 hours with the process for that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Divine Masculine's headspace. Remember his underlying energy, 9 of Swords, insecure, stressed out, kind of haunted by stuff that he did, even as early as this past weekend. Okay, very, very insecure. Not feeling at the top of his game. 9 of Swords. First card that flew out for him, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is he's reflecting, he's nostalgic, he's thinking about the past. This is also, returning to a past lover or a return from a past love. So remember, this couple, was in separation and now they are working towards union. And so he's reflecting. So the question was, when he thinks about his feminine, what is he thinking? Well, he's nostalgic. He's thinking about her. He feels for her. He understands that this is a divine connection. He wants to return to her. He wants the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about a renewal of a love, a renewal of a relationship. This is also about self-love. So he cannot love her until he loves himself. But the thing is, he does want to return to her. He wants a new beginning, but he's just confused. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is about procrastination. This is also about choices. This is about confusion, not sure which way to go. And so there is a lot of confusion about this cup that he wants to offer her, this relationship that he wants to have with her, but yet he does want to communicate with her. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is an offer of good news, a message, swift. Wands are also fire energy, so there's a lot of passion that he's feeling for her as well, but he's just not able to have the clarity to do anything. I will tell you that the underlying thing that I'm getting from this collective couple is that they want the 10 of Cups. It comes out a lot of times, but they have no idea how to manifest the 10 of Cups. They have no idea. They're both confused. Feminine too, okay? He's confused. He's not communicating. She reacts and gets confused too. And they want this. They want it. They want to move forward, but they have no idea how to come out of their confusion and manifest the 10 of Cups. They don't know. So now remember, her underlying energy is the Hanged Man. Wanting to let go of things that didn't serve her in the past. This card is also a card of suspension. Her first card here is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles is about growing, learning, working as a team. I just feel like she is much more logical now. She wants to come together and work as a team. 3 of Pentacles is a repeating card in his clarifier for his actions. The 3 of Pentacles is also in their current connective energy. So they both know that they need to work together as a team. They know that. But here we have 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is about pause. Like, she's not going to invest anymore at this time. She's just not. She's invested her heart, her time, her energy, and she's just not going to invest any further. Okay, so she's going to see what she's already planted. How is that going to harvest? Okay, the next card is the 10 of Pentacles. In her headspace, she still wants him for the long term. She still wants everything to come together. She wants to have something stable and solid in this earth with him. But right now, she's in the devil's energy, right? She's in the devil's energy. She's obsessed with what is happening right in front of her. She's obsessed with her thoughts. She feels stuck. She feels a little stuck, which is back to this Hanged Man underlying energy. She doesn't want to be stuck. She doesn't want this relationship to be stuck. She doesn't want to be suspended anymore. Okay? In his heart space, this is where the fight comes up, that whatever it is that happened between the two of them, even as early as this weekend. 5 of Cups. In his heart space, first card that flew out, he is having this emotional kind of issue again. He is regretting what he's done. He's feeling loss. He's regretting and thinking about his actions, what he has perhaps even done to his feminine, and he is in regret, okay? But he wants to move into something smoother. 6 of Swords. He wants to move into a smoother time. He wants to offer her justice. He wants to balance the scales from this 5 of Wands energy. 5 of Wands is this fight, okay? This is not being on the same page. 5 of Wands is like a power trip, like a battle of egos. And so I really feel like this masculine he's got too many 5s. He's got 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. He has the 5 in the Lenormand. He has the 5 of Swords in his 3D space. And and then with the 9 of Swords, it just shows he's just having a challenge with her. And I feel like he feels challenged by her. Okay? I really feel like he feels challenged by her. She triggers something in him that brings out his, it triggers him, and it brings some insecurities out in him. Things he already knows, but he doesn't deal with unless he is connecting with his feminine. And she brings these things up. They come to the surface for him, and he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. So in his heart space, he knows he wants to have something smoother with her. He wants to move into a smoother relationship. He wants to balance out the scales. Okay, justice comes up in their future energies too. He wants to balance the scales, and but he's regretting. He is regretting his actions. He is feeling her loss, and he's in a little bit of pain. Okay, so now for her heart space, she's got a bunch of 2s, right? So 2 of Cups. She wants union, okay, but it's at a stalemate, right? Another card of pause. Hanged Man. The Devil's energy, which is stuck. 7 of Pentacles, which is pause. And now 2 of Swords. They're not moving. She's like, I want this union, but we're not going anywhere. Knight of Pentacles, moving too slow. And this is also dedicated. She's dedicated herself to this connection. She's dedicated herself to her own growth. She wants this commitment, but it's stuck at this time, and it is taking very long. So she's in the 10 of Swords. What he did, or what actions he took this weekend, or or may take in the future, if this hasn't happened to you, in her heart space, this relationship is over. Every sword is in her back. So in her heart, she's heartbroken, and this relationship is over. Okay, in her heart, that's how she feels. In the 3D space for the divine masculine, okay, what's happening for him in the 3D space? Tower. He knows his actions and what happened has screwed it all up. So there has been a complete shakeup of the relationship. There is confusion now with this moon's energy. There's also continued things that have not been said. He's in the 10 of Wands, which is now, he's burdened. He feels like he has every burden on his back now after what happened. And he is trying to gain his strength back. He's really trying to tame his ego. He's trying to tame his pride. He's trying to tame his emotions. He's trying to, tame his headspace, his logic, and the beast within. He's trying to tame the beast within him. So he's trying to find strength to persevere, to continue. Remember, 9 of Swords. He's stressed out. He is in the 9 of Swords energy. Has he lost his feminine again? Okay, that's a question. Has he lost her again? So now in the 3D for her, she's the Queen of Pentacles. First card that flew out first, she wants the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a repeat card in their current connective energy. I don't know how. I don't know even how that can come up, the Ten of Cups in their current connective energy, given how heavy this is, okay? That's why I said at the beginning of this reading is, yeah, they both want to create a happy home life, a happy connection, but they have no idea how to make it happen. So Ten of Cups. In the 3D, she wants 10 of Cups. She wants 10 of Pentacles. But in her heart, it's over. 10 of Swords. And in his 3D space, 10 of Wands. It's like he's got all the burden because he screwed it up. He shook up the relationship again with the Tower. So in the 3D space for her, 10 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. This is the Divine Feminine, okay? But she knows she's still trapped. So here we are, 8 of Swords again. Stuck energy. But the thing is, this is her own trapping. She can get out of this relationship and out of this situation if she wants to, okay? She needs to know that. She can get out of this, get out of the Hangman's energy, get out of the Devil's energy, get out of the 7 of Pentacles energy, get out of the 10 of Swords energy. She can get out of this relationship. She can, okay? So she just needs to find some clarity in order to do so. And so in order to find that clarity, Page of Swords, she's just observing. She's just observing at this time. That's why I did some actions because, you know, there's not a lot of, I don't see much action here. I just see a lot of processing happening. They're processing what has occurred. He is in his headspace is processing that he loves her, that he wants to be with her. He's processing that he wants a renewed love with her, but he's confused, but he wants to communicate. Okay, he has a desire for her. In his heart, he's processing what he did. There's a battle of the egos. He wants to move into something smoother and balance the scales, okay? In the 3D, the Tower happened. The Tower happened this weekend, or it is happening now. It's in his 3D, he has shaken up this relationship. The Moon card, too much mystery, too much unknown. It is creating huge burdens on him now, 10 of Wands, because he knows he can energetically feel that she's done, and he is now trying to get his strength back. She knows that they need to work together. She is not going to invest any more in this relationship at this time, even though she wants this person as her long-term partner, but she's feeling very stuck in her headspace. In her heart, she loves him. She wants union, but she is at a stalemate, at a pause. Relationship is paused. It's taking too long. And in her heart, it is broken. 10 of Swords, relationship over. In the 3D, she's still like she wants to create an emotional bliss, even though she knows it's over, right? She's trying to nurture herself. She's the Queen of Pentacles. This trapping of the 8 of Swords is all self-inflicted, so she's not going to do anything at this time. This relationship is delayed, so all she's doing is observing. In the current connective energy, they have 3 of Pentacles. Again, 3 of Pentacles is the same as her headspace. 3 of Pentacles, oh, by the way, first, let me tell you, bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Okay, she's the one. I don't feel like this masculine likes the Queen of Wands, because this Queen of Wands, when she takes over the Queen of Wands energy, she is decisive, she is fiery, she is like cutthroat. So I really feel like this whole underlying energy is really going to take this fiery feminine quality to come out, to either cut this relationship completely or to lead it, okay? And I'm not sure what's going to happen. I didn't get the Emperor. I don't see him leading anything, but I also don't think she's going to lead anything. But she's going to get, strategic. But we'll talk about that in a minute. So, bottom of the deck for the current and the future energies is Queen of Wands. So, first card that flew out, 3 of Pentacles, matched to her Divine Feminine's headspace. They need to work together as a team. They're growing and learning through this experience, okay? So even though I get frustrated, I do feel like that what has happened over the weekend or whatever Tower moment occurred, they're growing and learning from that experience. They are both feeling wounded, okay? 9 of Wands, but they want to hang in there, and they want to continue on this journey with each other, okay? They want this 10 of Cups. They want to create this emotional bliss. They want to create a family together. They want to, but the thing is, they are confused. This is where the confusion comes in. It's like, how do we manifest this 10 of Cups to move it forward? Okay. How do we move this forward? And so the way that these cards flew out was, first it was 3 Pentacles. We're growing and learning. We want to move this forward. We want to have this 10 of Cups, but we are confused. Okay. But we are going to hang in there because we are determined. Okay. We're wounded. We hurt each other through this fight. We've said things that were very hurtful, but we want to continue to move it forward. They're growing. They're learning through this experience. They want to continue their journey together. Their hearts are a little protected. So, in this Chariot, the Chariot card in the traditional Rider-Waite, right? It's usually his heart is covered with a vest, with a armored vest. And so it's like you're guarding your heart. So, they're learning. They want to move forward and stay on the journey. They're a little guarded. They want to manifest this 10 of Cups with each other, but they just don't know how to do so. Okay. But they're going to hang in there. They're going to hang in there. They're going to hang in there. Because there's love. Okay. So I'm not going to do future just yet. I'm going to go to the Lenormand. The first card that we got, question was, what is this masculine going to do? What actions is he going to take towards his divine feminine and towards this relationship with his divine feminine? The bottom of the deck is the Clover. This is lucky. So there's luck on their side. Okay. Luck is definitely on their side. And so we have the House. This is about stability. This is about planting roots. This is about setting up a foundation. Okay. Then this Tree, it's about healing. It's about health. It's about growing. It's about learning. And then we have the Tower, but it's a different tower. In this deck, it's about being protected or about protecting. Okay. So with the clarifiers, what I got was the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is like he's in so much pain, so much confusion, so much anxiety. He wants to end this fight. Okay, he wants to end this fight. This side of the vice versa is about, do you want to move on to the next battle? Because here the people are walking away from battle, right? So this is about, do you want to walk away from the situation or do you want to move on to the next battle? So there's a choice. And so the following card that came out shows the choice, the 3 of Pentacles. He wants to work together as a team. It matches her headspace. So, and it matches this connective energy. 3 of Pentacles, headspace, current connective, and then actions. So here's what I'm getting from this whole combination, okay? What I'm getting from this is a couple of things. One, I feel like this stress, this anxiety, remember 9 of Swords is the bottom of the deck for him too, and this came out, like what actions is he going to take? This stress, this kind of like wonderment about, oh my God, is it over, is going to send him into action. Okay. He's gonna move on to the next battle because he wants to continue to grow and learn and work as a team. And so what's the action? The action is that he's going to set up a foundation. He's going to become more stable. He wants to lay down roots. He wants to help heal himself and this relationship, and then he wants to protect it. Okay, that's what I got for him, which is surprising, but pleasantly surprised. So for her, it's very different, very different. I feel like she's a little jaded from her experiences with him because now she's got the clouds. She's kind of like, I'm really not going to reveal any more to you, any more of my emotions, any more of my feelings. I'm going to kind of keep you in the dark. And then with the Fox, she's going to be more strategic. It's like I feel like she's going to be a little bit more cunning, strategic, kind of hold stuff in. And she's going to be the polar bear. Okay. This is the strongest animal. She's going to show her strength. And so then it was clarified by the Sun. But in this side of the deck, this is kind of like, what did you learn? Right? What did you learn? From, the sun's energy is regardless of what side you get, or if you get a reverse, the sun's energy is always positive, okay? So this very much is about, you know, her doubts are justified. Her fears are justified. She is aware of her masculine and that he is a piece of work, you know, that he is wounded, that he has stuff he needs to fix. She is aware, okay? She's aware, and what this card is saying is that, you know, she's justified in her fears. She's justified in her doubts. And it's also, though, saying that all's going to be well. This is, remember, I said the sun card's always positive regardless. And it's about keeping, like keep moving forward, okay? So her fears are justified. That is exactly why she's going to keep stuff to herself, okay? Then we go into this Eight of Pentacles, okay? And so, and remember, we had the fox and we have the polar bear. So she's just going to work on herself. She's going to continue to work on herself, work on, you know, being more strategic, okay? Being smarter, outsmarting him. I'm not saying she's going to be shady, but I really do feel like she's going to be protective of her own self or of her own heart. And then the last card is Justice. Again, remember, Justice is in his heart space, okay? And so she's going to be strong like the polar bear, okay? And she is going to want her justice. And if justice doesn't come to her, then she's got the sword. She's got the sword, and she'll be happy to cut the cord, okay? That's going to show her strength. That's going to show her strength. So she's going to hold her emotions to herself at this time. She is going to work hard at being strategic about this relationship. She's going to show her strength and demand her justice and balance out the scales, which is already in his heart. And if it doesn't happen, she'll be more than happy to use her sword to cut the relationship out. Okay, that's really what I'm getting intuitively. The bottom of the deck, well, we got Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, he's moving forward. That's the vice versa, okay? That's the underlying energy for these clarifiers, is that people will move forward with love. They will. They really will. As dim and grim as maybe it sounds or feels, there's a lot of love here to go through this much drama. Let me tell you, I don't care what you want to call this connection or any kind of connection. I don't care what you name it. There's way too much drama, way too much pain to be dealing with this kind of stuff in this short life, okay? So I really feel like this is, there's got to be a lot of love, a lot of unconditional love to even deal with this. I forgot to tell you, the other thing that I got from this Lenormand for him was that this house, this healing, and this tower. I also got that maybe that there's some issues in his tribe, in his family, because this is also, this tree is a card of health. And so remember that had come up before. And I just feel like maybe things are uncertain in his household at this time with family members, parents, or whatever. And so that is sending him also into that Nine of Swords energy. So not only is he stressed out about his relationship with his feminine, but he's stressed out about his unstable home and this whole health issue, right? Like there's challenges around health here. And so he's just really trying to grow and learn from all of these experiences and protect everyone, his family, his feminine. So that was the other message that I got. So I didn't want to forget to tell you guys. Okay, let's go into future energies, and then we're going to wrap up this reading. In the future, we have the Fool. They're gonna take another crack at it. Okay, at least that's the energy of today. Possible future energies. They're going to work towards a new beginning. They're going to finally gain the clarity on how to manifest this Ten of Cups. And they're gonna hold on. The first message right away that came to me intuitively, remember how I just said that, boy, there must be a lot of love, because you know, I don't care what kind of relationship it is, you just don't hold on to this much drama and this much pain. So there must be a lot of love there. So here's that card, Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of love here. People want to hold on to each other. And then we have Justice, and then the scales will be balanced. And then finally, we get the Queen of Cups. And so this is not the feminine. The feminine is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? What I really got from this was the energy of what happens to this relationship in the future. So there's this new beginning. There's clarity on how to manifest the Ten of Cups. People want to hold on to each other, balance the scales out with each other, and then they will have much more understanding and compassion for each other's journey. And that's how they're going to be able to continue to move forward in this relationship, is with mutual respect, compassion, and understanding. Okay, that's really, really what I got out of this. So again, if you want to book a personal reading, please go to my website, queenoflight1111.com, or you can also email me there with any questions. Have a great Monday, guys. I will be back on Wednesday. Bye-bye.